Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. How y'all doing this afternoon? Woo! Boy, hey, sending my baby some positive energy, some good energy, some strong energy, some healing energy, baby. Listen, Lord, what you want me to say? What you want me to say? What you want me to say? What you want me to tell the people right now today? And I'm sharing that with y'all too, because I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I had to give it to my baby. You know what I'm talking about? Says Second Chronicles 34. It is like a hot two, maybe three, 2, 3. But you know how I do me. Woo! Yeah, Second Chronicles 35. It look like we live with 16. Got a hot 16 for you. Hey, what you talking about? What you talking about? Lord. Says, and did he that which was right in the sight of the Lord, and walked in the ways of David his father, and declined neither to the right hand nor the left. You understand what I'm talking about? Or do you understand the passage here? Woo! Lord, because as I look at it, it comes from each direction. You know what I'm talking about? Lord. It says, for in the 8th year of his reign, while he was yet young, he began to seek after the God of David, his father. And in the 12th year, he began to purge Judah and Jerusalem from the high places and the groves and the carved images and the molten images. We running that. And they break down the altars of Balaam in his presence, and the images that were on high above them he cut down, and the groves and the carved images and the molten images he break in pieces, and he made dust of them, and he stored it upon the graves of them that had sacrificed unto them. Them like false idols. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people worshiping false idols. You know what I'm saying? It says, and he burnt the bones of the priests upon their altars, and cleansed Judah and Jerusalem. Ooh, God don't like no false idols. So he suck his face after his father. You know what I'm talking about? He suck our God's face. Says, so all the services of the Lord were prepared the same day to keep the Passover and to offer burnt offerings upon the altar of the Lord according to the commandments of the king Josiah. See, sometimes you have to break down. You have to break down to build back up. So, we hold on to things sometimes, and we think that, we're doing the right thing. But in God's eyes, he really wants us to let go, or have it let us go. Have them, they, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? So he can put us on the right path to what we supposed to be, how we supposed to be, who we supposed to be, whatever it is that we do. So he clears out a path for that to be able to come into your life for your higher betterment. And like I said, I see a lot of these scriptures. I see myself in these scriptures because now I ain't saying I just did that, but I have done that, and it wasn't really recently, but you know what I'm saying? Because it's been time past. You know what I'm saying? But I put it like this: not too long ago, but long enough. Had to do the same thing in order for what he wants for me to have go on in my life at this point. He molded me through that process to become a better person. Every day, like I said, I wake up trying to be a better me. And this is how we all should be. We should not dwell on yesterday, no matter if it was a good or a bad experience. Because we're supposed to be living in the present for our future. So it don't be a either or in the back cut. Because if we make it a positive in the present, what do you think you're going to get up out the future? Nothing but positive. See, there's a lot of negative in our past along with our positive. And that's where people get stuck. You know, unstick yourself. Live in the present. Push forward for the future. So I try to tell my wife, my kingdom wife, my wife, however you want to call it, because I want to marry this woman, you understand me? However you want to call it. She already knows that I want to do this with her. We both do what we have to do. It didn't come to us easy, no matter what it looked like from the outside. I have people tell me all the time, man, if I had your hands, I'd cut mine off. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm just like, man, I'm just doing me, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just doing what I think is right, what I ask God to guide me to do, to be a truth speaker, a light bringer. You know, sometimes I say things and people be paying attention to me and they feel guilty. And, you know, I'm convicted of that too. You know what I'm saying? When I listen. Even though in my heart, in my mind, I know, hey, I probably don't even have nothing to do with it. You know, I'm just minding my business, trying to pay attention to make sure that I'm right in my mind, in my head, in my heart. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes we overthink. It's best that we take it to the Lord so that He can give us clarity. He done gave me a whole bunch of clarity. You know what I'm talking about? A whole bunch. He hits me with downloads like crazy. Like since last Wednesday, a whole week. Today Wednesday. He been hitting me. I can't even count how many times during the day. At one point I was able to try to keep up with it. You know what I'm saying? But he's like flooding me. He got me open. The universe is pouring into me. He's pouring into me. He is the universe. He is the all spark. You know what I'm talking about? I explained this before, but I'm going to say it again. You know how, like, if we was to happen to fall out, now this is what God has taught man. To go and get some jumper cables. I'm breaking it down simple. Go get some jumper cables and start that nigga back up. You know what I'm talking about? Crank that joint up. You know what I'm talking about? That spirit that's inside of us is energy. And it's all energy from the universe. The universe is God. That's why I say, when you think about it, that's why I call it the all spark. When you think about it, who created this? Who created everything? So why wouldn't He be the universe? or whatever you want to call it after universe. You know what I'm talking about? The bigger that. He's the Alpha and the Omega. And this is authentic or nothing. And I'll holler at y'all a little bit later.